Function of humans? In this discussion, we will discuss the benefits of prayer for humans. Allah in Surah Taha verse 14 he said, "Indeed, I am Allah, there is no deity except me. So worship me and establish prayer for my remembrance." It can be seen that the purpose of prayer is to remember Allah. Humans are given a way by God to always be aware that humans were created by God. It is God who gives humans the opportunity to live on earth. God who has given all the blessings and gifts of life on earth. God who supports and maintains life in the universe and also on earth. God commands humans to live always in goodness. God promises continuous enjoyment to humans who do good. Allah promises a happy life in this world and the hereafter for all good people. Allah will reward every human deed. Next in verse 28 Allah said, "Those who have believed and whose hearts are assured by the remembrance of Allah, unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah hearts are assured." That humans can live with a calm and peaceful heart, with a peaceful heart if they remember Allah a lot. Remembering Allah can be in the form of obedience to Allah's instructions and regulations, or also in the form of dhikr by mentioning Allah's name, or also asking Allah for forgiveness. Sayings of dhikr such as Subhanallah, glory be to Allah, Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah, La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah, Allahu Akbar, Allah is great are usually said by the Prophet during dhikr. Also the sentence Astaghfirullah, O Allah, forgive me is an expression of asking forgiveness from humans for all their sins from Allah. With a clean heart, humans can easily praise and glorify Allah, and this makes the human heart calm. In Surah Al Ankabut verse 45 Allah says, "Recite, O Muhammad, what has been revealed to you from the book and establish prayer. Indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing, and the remembrance of Allah is greater, and Allah knows that which you do." Allah explains that people who diligently read the verses of the Quran and understand their meanings and also perform prayers will easily stay away from immorality and wrongdoing. Immorality acts are crimes involving relationships of the opposite sex. Wrongdoing acts are crimes that can harm and damage oneself and others. Allah also said that prayer is the greatest worship in remembering Allah. In prayer there are sentences of praise to Allah, sentences of glorification of Allah, and also sentences of asking for forgiveness and also asking for Allah's mercy, asking for sustenance, asking for guidance, and asking for health and living life. And in prayer there are also verses from the Quran which are read with understanding of the meaning, thus making the heart more determined to live in truth and goodness. One of the benefits of reading verses from the Quran is that people are kept away from the evil temptations of Satan, as explained Allah in Surah Surah verse 112. Indeed they, from its hearing, were removed. Allah commands mandatory prayers to be performed 5 times a day. Morning, Dar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha prayers. Praying 5 times a day in an orderly and disciplined manner at the time will make the human heart and mind always conscious. Realize that life is a gift and blessing from Allah so that humans always do good. And be aware that humans will be revived in the afterlife and will be held responsible for what they have done while living on earth. Allah says Surah Al Isra verse 78. Establish prayer at the decline of the sun from its meridian until the darkness of the night end. Also the Quran of dawn. Indeed, the recitation of dawn is ever witnessed. People who pray correctly and sincerely will be visited by angels. Angels are creatures who always give whispers of goodness to human hearts. Likewise, humans who diligently read the Quran will be visited by angels. Angels will always whisper goodness to them. These are some of the lessons we can convey about the aims and objectives of praying 5 times a day and reading verses from the Quran for humans.